This is an emotional or social or cognitive influence that causes young children to create and act consistently with internal standards of conduct. Two things that the people I've talked to have always picked up. Two things. Science, right? That's it. And number two, conscience. What? Are they the same or different? Okay, this one will be what anybody. What are the differences? Conscience and the conscience. So conscience is about the feeling that you have as an individual. Right? That's what we're saying. And conscience is almost like awareness, how aware you are about something like that. And conscience is much more deeper, it's inner, right? It's to do with how you, as an individual, and your brain, and also society, right? View. The conscience is also that which brings out our personality, right? How you are, as an individual, what you want to do, how you want to react, and also how you build those relationships with other people, right? That's the conscience. And the conscience is much more associated with ego, right? The self, yourself, how do you handle yourself? That is the conscience that you have about yourself. But being cautious, it's not really okay. I'm cautious about being related. That's right? But if you are being knowing that you are related, does not make you a better person, does it? No. It's just knowing, it's about knowing that you are related. You are conscious that you're thinking, I'm not able to do something like that, right? It's just like that. But the conscience is inside of you, ego and also soul. So this is how it is. Children will always have this. Now, when dealing with children in the school, forever, or whatever situation, this is where you can really tell the actual person in that young child you are dealing with, right? Whether there is actually the issue of conscience in that individual, which will constitute his or her actual understanding, the cognition, right? And also the issues of emotions and something like that, or the conscience. Right, so this becomes quite important when it comes to real understanding. And this also, let's look at the issues of skills development, for example. Just as an example, young children in a preschool will execute or exhibit different skills, right? Those can play and whatever, something like that. Will they be conscious? Will they be using their conscience or conscious? That's a simple question. What do you think what will happen? Both. Okay. Give an example, right? It's possible that the child in a center will be conscious about the gender of that individual child. It's possible. You think they do or they don't know? They do, right? Now, when I talk about issues of gender and all sorts of things, that's where I can start bringing the issues of gender. When it comes to issues of skills and skills, whatever it is, right? At that young age. So that the issue of, I think we have seen these things for some of you, or for some of us who have grown up in the village. Even at age 5, 3, 4, 5, we're able to know what we're supposed to do in our gender category. Yes, yes. You'll be playing 2, 3, 4, 5 small 3 children, just watch them around. The girl will be doing a little seminar there for about 3 minutes. And so forth. And the bumble will be building something with the sun and so forth. That is not by accident. Right? It's defining the type of gender and the consciousness, not the conscious, not conscious. Of course, there's the consciousness, the conscious about who they are, right? And now, the conscious inside of them is the one who can build what you're supposed to do in that particular gender, right? So it's not that it becomes very easy to do that. And look at how many of you work in the states as well, you have Zazungu, Onerazu, whatever. They only have play materials which are not gender specific. Okay? So just the toys and all sorts of things. You don't even find the mostly Babelajane quite. Have you observed that? No. You go there to just balls, toys, and this, and all sorts of things. Nothing like mostly the child and so forth. So you can see, they're trying to build their children in that manner. That gender is not an issue. It is the capability of an individual, right, which becomes key in what you are going to do in your future life. So this is how it is. And here we talk about the issues of security attachment, the confidence that an individual child may build experience as the past. Now let's look at the learning theory. Now we look at this. And it takes not behavior, but cognitive. And it takes in place in a social context, which I think explains so well. Social context is how you view the situation, right? From your perspective. And also how people in that perspective understand their context, right? So an environment or in a community, there will be a community context in which they look at things and vice versa. And here, we say learning can occur by observation, and sometimes by what we call vicarious reinforcement, where you can make somebody learn through punishment or reward. And I have a lot of questions with this, so how would the theorists came up with this one? If somebody punishes me for something, am I learning or how develop faith? Okay. Reward, somebody gives me reward for doing that. Is it not going to secure or make me think like I don't know. What problems with this one? And in the schools, we have seen some in the villages where the caregiver has a long stick and starts whipping children for not doing certain things. Right? Have you seen that? We have seen that. Now, that's what we call vicarious reinforcement. That's first reinforcement, right? Of what an individual should do. So that type of word depends on how you interpret it. Yes. I have a lot of questions about it, but what is important that we should do? Know that you can learn both ways. John was very obedient. He would always come and always trying to carry the errand because there's a reward for that. John was very pastor sweet, right? So John will come because the word is that sweet. But is this still learning? Yeah, so these are the issues that we'll be looking into. And we talked about issues of modeling, where you observe and you want to be what that is. And I said it is the reciprocal between yourself, the environment, and also the context and the behavior around where you are. Now let's look modeling in the learning situation. There are 3 types. No, the types of modeling, there are quite a number, they're not on this. Life models, that's where we use demonstrations to depict desired behavior, right? And the question is, will you actually, we've seen those things, and actually our children now, what they do most is the symbolic symbolic too much. Cartoons or something like that, right? Yes. Yes. Verbal instruction, this consists of instructions from an individual, right? Who would describe the desired behavior, right? And instruct people, children, to emulate that. This is just the normal teaching. That's normal teaching. And then text and stuff, just instructions they were doing. Well, repeated over time, it becomes part of their behavior, something like that, right? Yeah. So, what they will do with the children in center is much more of verbal instruction. That's what we use, right? Too much of that. And the symbolic type of modeling, not quite. Most of this is done in the homes. Cartoons, right? Also seeing this, I'm Rambo, Daniel, also. Those are type of symbolic models. And the other things like the right models or whatever it is, these are different issues on how they can learn or pick up something that occurs at that particular time. So, we'll look at modeling. Let's now look at the classical conditioning, which is the learning process which occurs when two stimuli are repeatedly paired. Right? What is the stimuli? What is it? What could it be? Something like that. Stimuli. Stimuli comes from stimulus. Right? That becomes like the eye when it is this is about response. What is it? If you read someone, probably that's it.
After reading that session, there is a message you will cry, and you will respond like in
Stimuli, okay. Let me just cut it short. It's an error, right? It's an impulse, right? The drive to, that's a better. The drive to you or for you to take some action, right? Based on what has happened to you at that particular time. For example, if you meet somebody, what do you think will be the stimulus? It's anger, right? So it's just anger, which sends you into meaning. Anger, right, will be a thought, right? But what will excite you or bring that anger into you? There must be something behind that. Seriously, don't just get angry. Somebody must have provoked you or contradicted your views or something like that. Right? So that which contradicts your views, whatever it is, that is stimulus. And that will generate anger, and anger, and you go. So this is how we can connect that. And Pablo Beer is one of those years people have used over too many years, was not tired in this news. Says it occurs as a result of association when the two stimuli actually work together. And that type of arrangement brings about a learning pattern. So here it brings us two very critical principles in classical in learning as part of classical conditioning. And he identifies the following. Unconditioned stimuli. This produces immediate responses or reactions. Unconditioned stimuli. Does that make sense? Can you react to something unconditional? For example, oh, very good. Yeah.
Sifiko, very good. Madam, how are you?
Very good. I don't know these people by name, but you know everybody by name. All the students.
Yeah.
Online, you know, the error, 3 years old.
Yeah, so here, the question was this: is it possible sometimes to act unconditionally? Yes, that's right. I think using some rough tests, they check around where just by bringing about some food, I think they're using dogs or terrorists and so forth, that we leave these things to biology, and not biology, but to mainstream psychology to look at this. Yes, but just getting to know them. Where something can come about, for example, smell can produce a reaction, it's possible. The question is, let's assume you have already eaten your steam and you're so full, right? You assume so, right? And somebody brings pizza and smell of pizza. Can you bring that steam and you want to eat again? When you're already full. What? Yeah, you're already very full. And something comes in which brings some stimulus which you think, I think this will be good. Can you eat again?
Yeah.
How? So what do you make yourself?
You create a space for yourself.
Yeah. So the condition set is where it can produce immediate response because of certain conditions around you. Not that, right? Yes. And for example, I've met a lot of people who say, I want to, let's assume they smoke. One of the addictive things in people's lives is smoking. Not cigarettes or whatever, something like that, right? We get so addicted and they want to stop because it's very, very difficult to stop. Absolutely difficult. I've dealt with people who actually want to stop but they cannot stop. Simple. If they have to stop, one condition should be available. They should never feel any smell of a cigarette. Then they'll go back. Right? Yeah. But when they go away, they'll get any smell of a cigarette. Maybe in church. But along the road, you meet somebody. Go to a market to get somebody. Also, somebody like that. So because we're quite different. So the only thing is, if somebody wants to stop, somebody must withstand that unconditioned stimulus, right? Yeah, so that things go. Actually, I've told people, if you want to stop, and I was smoked for 2 weeks, I think I can stop. So, okay, good. Go in a bar, wherever bar, the social gathering here. Yeah, you hear the smell. Next thing you see is smoking. You have not stopped. You should go there, and that edge should not come, right? So you have stopped. Yeah, so this is how it is. The number 2 is what we call operant conditioning. This is the basis for behavior modification. To operate, right? So it means it becomes the base for the modification, and it's part of how you can reinforce that type of behavior. And we have 2 types of this type. There's the classical conditioners, which are positive or negative, and also you have the actual operant conditioning, which may bring about, I think, positive and negative responses, right? Positive, respectively. So it will depend. What it means is that how can something bring positive and negative at the same time? It's not possible, right? So it's either one happens or the other vice versa. That's what would happen. Can anybody have an example of something happening which is supposed to be negative but becomes positive or tries to do something positive? Anything? Something positive, negative. Have we seen somebody's behavior? You're so good, but all of a sudden you start to wonder. See again? What does that mean? It means something somewhere has changed, and for that type of change to occur, there must have been some modification on what you used to be, right? That's what I'm talking about here. So, how you enforce that change will determine whether your behavior is going to be positive or negative. So it can happen either way. But when very, very bad people, right? And they become very good. Half of them become prophets. Right? So somewhere, somehow, something must have happened to them for them to get into that positive type of behavior. And therefore, this is how it will come. In most cases, the state can be voluntary, but it's not possible. There must be some reinforcement, right? Let's assume these guys who go to prison. What happens? A good example. One lady was stealing in 49 and beaten in police, and they should be in prison eventually. That type of behavior, have you seen that clip? Right? On the radio, pass somebody's goods and whatever, this something like that. Yeah. And I was trying to steal. And you see that behavior, is her behavior, is the lazy behavior, what does that mean? What does that make her say that?
We can say she has that because it just kept coming.
She must have been planning over a period of time.
Yeah.
And I want to blame this as a case of social workers. To see this occurrence, what do you think happened? Because yes, there's a lot of psychological issues involved, right? A lot of social issues, there are a lot of influences around that area. That must have happened. Then three, in the environment in which she was living, right? The gentleman, the man and herself. You don't know whether the gentleman and the wife or not, you don't know whether they have children or not, whatever it is. In my view, if this lady can win this case, don't you think so? Unapata katuba ile kumaba. Mko tugoma ukana. Baada ya paraka ukana. Right? Don't you think she can win? She can't. Why?
But at some point, I think she can. Because we really don't know what was exactly happening in the house.
That's what I'm
And we
saying.
really don't know what was happening between her and the body. Maybe they had some argument or some misunderstanding. We really don't know.
Sure. But the question is, even if we know, but this is going to be for lawyers, learning, case where they're going to learn all of this. When on the family relations law, on the this and that, all those things. That girl can decide to say, are you going to, are you feeling guilty or not guilty? You just made a decide. So she's not guilty, she must be guilty. She must be guilty, she must be guilty. Okay. Yes, that's right. Are you guilty or not guilty? Your Honor, I have the right to remain silent. I want the presentation. My lawyer will answer that. That's an example. I don't want to get a lawyer or get a bureau. Yes. And tell me, the lawyer. That was not we were married. Ask the man, I didn't tell him. And we're living together, yes. According to law, that is cohabitation. He was my husband, he's my husband. I'm not funny about this here, you might have to see that, and I thought. Oh, it's going to be beautiful one to look at it, right? So, whatever, that type of behavior is stress behavior, right? We don't know what is behind our mind. That's what we don't know. So people are talking about the people things don't know. I know some lawyers somewhere will go back to that in the latest, they say, that is an issue. What about the law? You are to that, yes. Marriage, yes. Now you are divorcing, yes. Share your property. Now that man maybe has 3-4 houses, they will share 2. Okay. I wish I went there to see that and say, well, we do this. sometimes we have what you call uterus stimuli, which produce responses, even when they're paired. Let's not get closer to these things. Some of them have deep psychological issues. Let's look at the social development, which is just the process which a child learns to interact with others around them. And in the process, the child is influenced by the behavior of the people around, and also the environment, and also the capacity of that child to understand what that individual has. That is the cognition. So cognition is actually knowledge for the capacity of the individual, and also understanding of how that child can look at that. And when children develop, they also develop their own perception of how they look at things. And a 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-old have a perception about something. It's possible? Yes. Perception about something. So, and usually it will have been learned because it's occurred, something like that. Right? After the one is moved on the way.